Hello, Mountain Creek Christian Fellowship family. How are you today? I hope that you are experiencing the joy of the Lord today and that you are able to just take some time to go before Him and I don't know, just spend that quality time with Him that I know that a lot of us need every day. I know I do. I'm here to give you the announcements for the week and then also to share a little bit of the word. Want to remind you that this Sunday we will have our service as we have been in the past. We will be live on Facebook, that we will have praise and worship at 10 and the message at 10:30. I encourage you to invite your friends and your loved ones and co-workers, whomever, to tune in, to the service and to be blessed. I'm hoping that they'll receive what God would have for them and that you would, of course, as well. So that's this Sunday. Service starts at 10, praise and worship, and then the message at 10:30. And then also we will have communion this Sunday. So toward the end of the message, we will go into communion. I'm asking you to prepare the elements in advance. So have your juice and your either bread or crackers, whichever you choose. Have that ready and be prepared to partake in communion this Sunday. Okay? All right. And again, invite those who may live in the house with you, who are close to you, to partake and to really consider the sacrifice that Christ has made for us. And then also be sure to examine yourself ahead of time. I'd say spend some time in prayer and quiet and solitude, just to ready yourself. All right, to partake. Okay, all right. And then just want you to be ready for prayer. We will have prayer at 11:15, as we have been the previous Sundays. So be sure to get with your group and to spend some quality time in prayer. Okay? And for those of you that lead the prayer groups, don't forget to jot down the prayer requests, those that are not confidential, that I'll be able to send out an email to the church just to have all of us pray for one another. And then if they're confidential, just let me know and I will pray in private over those requests. Okay? All right. So I just want to share a word with you today I think is fitting for this time. This is a word that when I first gave my life to Christ, that really ministered to me. I remember giving my heart and my life to Christ and just weeping that whole day with tears of joy because I really could feel the presence of the Holy Spirit and knew that I was changed. And so this is something that this word I go back to periodically, depending on where I am. Just times when I feel like I need a refreshing, when I need to drink from the well. And so I pray that this would bless you. And I'm going to read a portion of Romans 8. I'll read a couple of different passages, and I pray that they minister to you today. So I'm going to start with Romans 8, verse 26, and then I will read some verses and then come back and read a few more, a little ways down. So in 8:26 it says, "In the same way the Spirit comes to help our weakness. We don't know what we should pray, but the Spirit Himself pleads our case with unexpressed groans. The one who searches hearts knows how the Spirit thinks, because He pleads for the saints, consistent with God's will. We know that God works all things together for good for the ones who love God, for those who are called according to His purpose." And then we go on down further to verse 8:31, and it says, "If God is for us, who is against us? He didn't spare his own son, but gave him up for us all. Won't he freely give us all things with him? And so I share this because I know there's certain times where we may feel disappointed or may feel a little discouraged these days. There may be some fear, and that may not be the case. But if you are going through some things right now and you really, really want to hear from God or seek God, just remember his word in Romans 8. Be encouraged and know that, number one, the word says that the Holy Spirit intercedes for us. And he intercedes for us with groans that cannot be necessarily understood. So we know that they're deep groans. And I always think that's so phenomenal, because there's times when I know that I've been in prayer or been reaching out to God and I don't even have the words for it. I might just moan or groan. And the word says that the Holy Spirit does that for us. So just be encouraged today, knowing that we have an advocate that is interceding on our behalf. Okay? So yeah, just wanted to touch base with you this week to let you know I'm praying for you, that I'll see you Sunday. Be prepared to hear what God would share with us in the Word. And just know that all things are working together for your good. Okay? All right. God bless you, and we will be in touch soon. All right. So long.